Hello, hello, everyone. How are we doing today? Excited. I got a little morning space going on. Don't normally do them in the morning, but I had the opportunity to um, talk with somebody that's not in America. So, we got to do time zone things because that's how the world rolls. So, I'm happy to have Jovana on. I met her at Consensus. I actually had a meeting with her and the other founder of the company, Wafian, at Consensus, where we talked about what they were bringing, and I was very interested in it. So, I wanted to have her on the space to just talk about herself, her dev life, what they're working on, and things like that. So before we get started, just want to run through the sponsors. We're sponsored by DirecTV. You can go right here to my website and fill out a form, and we'll contact you on DirecTV and internet services. If you're interested or moving or anything like that, we do nationally, so we'll be able to take care of you. And then Big Dad Energy on Soul, which is this project that we giving away stuff. We're helping dads out. We have milestones every time a market cap's hit. We're going to do prizes and stuff like that. So if you want to be on board and help out dads, then this is your place. So before further ado, let's get into it. Hello, hello. How are you?
Hi, I'm great. Thank you. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. Cannot complain. It's a beautiful day out here in Dallas. The hurricane kind of missed us, but cooled it down a little bit. So
Nice.
it's not 150 degrees. How's everything over there with you?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Nobody's like out there. Yeah.
Where are you at?
We say it's like 50 degrees.
Oh yeah,
It's
right.
cold for you, but it's like too hot.
I feel that. No, no, that's how like Canadians are with us.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
come down here or like North America, people that live in North of America, they're like, oh, it's not that hot, and then they're like 70 degrees. They're thinking it's hot. It's funny. Where are you at?
I'm in Serbia, in Novi Sad.
Okay. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, so you're my first overseas guest that I had, so thank you for making time for
Yay.
me. Yeah, represent, because the blockchain's all over the world, and that's how I think we're going to interconnect and become kind of more of a community instead of you know everybody being different. So, what is your experience on the blockchain? When did you start coding? I know you're a dev for Wayfian. You want to tell us a little bit about that and your journey?
Yeah. Well, this is my first blockchain project, actually. I've
Cool.
been in tech for 11 years now. I've been studying computer sciences. I've been studying uh, AI, basically, like artificial intelligence, and I was working on regular Web2 projects before
Hmm.
this.
Okay.
Uh, and on this project, my part is not that much blockchainy.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay.
more kind of Web2 slash Web3. Since our platform is not really like straight Web3 platform, it just
Right.
like utilizes blockchain for some systems, but like we don't want to scare people off.
Right. Right. No, no, that was definitely something that y'all mentioned. Y'all want to make it more like they don't even know that they're using the
Yeah,
blockchain and things like that. It's just they
yeah,
have an
you don't
app.
need to know.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So so you did computer technology or computer science, you did AI, like what all did you work on in that sector? Tech.
Well, my first startup that I was working on was called Clockify, and
Okay.
I started it in 2017,
Cool.
and I was working on that for 5 years now. See,
Okay, that's so
here's the
simple. Okay,
Clockify.
that's
Yeah, it's a time tracking software, which is now number one time tracking software in the world. Yeah.
uh-oh.
Uh oh.
Big flag, big
Wow.
flag.
Google that. Yeah. So that was my first like big thing in my career,
Okay.
and after that,
Was that like straight out of school? You kind of bounced around before you found that startup. How did you fall into that?
kinda, yeah, there were like a few smaller projects before that,
Okay.
not that meaningful, but
Mhm.
and after that, I was working for myself, like freelancing and like traveling and like surf shopping. We're not gonna talk about that.
What? No.
Maybe some free time at the end.
Okay, okay, okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, yeah. No, no.
Yeah.
We'll probably talk on that, especially if you don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna definitely bring it up.
No, 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 it's
All
fine. Just like
right.
it's not on a subject.
Oh no, no, no. The subject is you, Jovana. So if you
Yay.
did it, we want to know about it. You know what I mean? So,
Okay.
so
Okay.
whenever you were traveling and all that, what was your favorite spot that you went to?
Oh, Morocco.
Okay, Morocco. Oh yeah, never been. Heard great things. Need to go.
Oh, dude. I would go there like every year. Luckily,
Really?
I cannot move there because they allow me to be there for just like 3 months a year.
Okay.
So yeah, because I would like immediately like move there.
Yeah, but 3 months is a long time. I mean, you can.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
Yeah. Because other than those 3 months, it's like very hot.
Okay.
But if you go
So
there in winter, it's like okay. It's just
it's
like
good.
hot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love that. Okay. Yeah. And you go on the big yacht parties during the. Wait. No, that's a different place. I'm thinking of
Yeah, that's a
Monaco.
different place. You go
Uh,
surfing and like,
yes. So you
all those
surf?
a little bit.
Yeah, I did it. I did it once whenever I was younger, because I didn't really live by the ocean. So whenever I did it, the fin came and just like smashed me on the rib cage and broke a rib. So that was my first time. Yeah, that was my first time surfing. It was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. It's a good time. I want to go to Hawaii because my buddy
Oh,
lives there and he wants
nice.
to teach me on those waves, and I'm scared.
Yeah, I don't
Scared.
really we don't have ocean here, so we can't surf in Serbia.
Yeah.
But there are plenty of like stuff in that culture, like
Mhm.
windsurfing, wake surfing, kite
Right.
surfing. It's all called like surfing, but there is no surfing.
That's funny. Yeah, yeah. They just built right down the road from me. They just built one of like those pools that make the waves, and then you
Oh
can
yeah,
ride. Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah. I
fun.
gotta. Yeah, I haven't checked it out yet. I did it
Me
on a
neither.
cruise and like at a couple of other places before. I never can do it long. I don't know what's up with my balance, but I got to try to figure that out. Uh, so that's awesome. So you hopped around, you did some startups that maybe didn't pop off, like the Clockify, you said?
Clockify, yeah.
Clockify, but Clockify was like your big start, is the number one used platform.
Yeah,
What is that, like a service that you clock in to go to work
yeah,
type of
yeah, yeah.
situation? Okay.
Like timesheet, yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, that's very cool. All right, and then anything after that, or from clock in, you got the call, and then you. How'd you
Oh,
find out
there are
about
plenty of
blockchain?
features, trust me, like reports, and they're like, oh, it's spreaded around like so much. It's not even a time tracking software anymore. I mean, it's the
Okay,
main feature, but like there's so
it
many
does everything.
feature now. It
Cool.
was the only feature at the beginning, but then users asking too much.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And then, so did you know about the blockchain prior, or you fell
Well,
into it? Or what did you? How was that journey?
I've heard about blockchain like because of the Bitcoin when
Hmm.
it was actually very early. It was back in 2015, but I was like too young, not making any money.
Yeah.
So I just heard about that, and like it was around $100 back then.
Mm.
And I was like asking my parents to like give me money so we can invest into Bitcoin, and they were like, "What? Some
Yeah.
virtual currency? Or you're like crazy?" So no.
My parents will tell me that they're too old for that new money. That's what they would
Yeah,
tell me. I'm too old for the
I
new
get
money,
that.
and I was like,
I
okay,
get that.
that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So nothing happened back then. And after 2 years, I think in 2017, when I started working
Okay.
and started making my own money, I started like buying some crypto
Cool.
for myself. And then it was like Bitcoin jumped on like 600 or something like that. And I was telling my parents, like, see, I was right.
Ah,
We could have made money. And they were like, can we do it now? I'm like, no, it's too late.
it's too late.
Didn't know what would happen, but like, no.
Right, right. Did
And
another
I
10
didn't I
times.
didn't buy Bitcoin. I was just like buying other because I felt like it's too late for Bitcoin.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. So I was like trading just for fun, but not really
Cool.
digging into blockchain. So, and I was doing that for around 2 years, and then I lost all my money on trading, of course.
It's the best lesson. No, anybody that
Yeah.
I feel like stays around and is successful, they lose a lot of money at the very beginning of their career. And then they
Yeah.
realize, hey, look, this stuff can disappear very quickly. So I should probably always be taking profit.
Yeah. 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 I mean, I was like, I was very, very young, and I was like risking too much, and I was like, oh, let's put all of it into this one. You don't do that.
You were
You just
aping. You were
don't.
aping. You were
With
trying to be that number one holder.
what?
I said you were trying to be the number one holder. You were
Yeah, yeah,
aping the
yeah. But
coin.
didn't know that. I would just
No,
like, fuck it.
I like this coin. This coin looks good.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
I was investigating, like doing my research and like
yep.
talking to everyone. This coin will like pop, but like no. So then I was like, okay, this is not for me because I'm like too excited, for
Mm,
every coin that pops up.
yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, I have to get out of this. So, and I wasn't into crypto for years. And then when metaverse came on, that all that stuff and NFTs and everything about that, so I was like, okay, this can be fun. Not like fun. I was like, this is gonna ruin our children, but like,
Yeah.
especially metaverse and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like, I was, like, what's happening like behind what's going on. I didn't understand what is NFT. What are
Okay.
those stuff, those games and like stuff like
So
that.
having so having the background in computer science and stuff, would you say that that helped you understand it more, or
Oh
it
yeah,
really? Okay.
yeah, of course. And then I was just like researching, but not really digging into, too much. I was
Hmm.
just like, okay, I need to understand what's going on.
Right.
So I bumped into some, ecosystems that most of the apps are using, like Solana, or, it happened back then. And I was like, okay, let's just buy Solana and like leave it and just like don't trade
Yeah.
and just like wait. And I literally forgot about that. And this March, while I was applying for the consensus where we met.
Nice. Yeah, where you met?
It was an application. It says like put your wallet address, and I was
Okay.
like, yeah, I got wallet address, and I was like going into my account, like breaking into my account because I lost all of it, like I have to
uh,
prove it's me, and
yeah.
in so many ways. So I was just like, I went to my account to get an address, forgot about Solana and all of that, and I was like, dude, like Solana jumped to almost like 200, and I bought it for like $10 or $20,
Yeah.
something like that. I was
It
like,
was a good
yeah,
surprise.
I
It was a
made
good
money.
surprise.
I
Yeah.
made money in crypto.
Yeah, it's best just to buy and forget. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
buy
yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah.
forget it,
That's my
come back and
tactic.
yeah, just
That's
buy
my
it, forget
thing.
it, come back. Yeah, come back in like freaking 2 years. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Once everybody starts talking about it.
Yeah, but before that, Milos, which he was my colleague on that Clockify project, actually.
Okay.
We worked together on that. He was a
Oh,
QA.
nice.
Yeah. And we became friends and like started hanging out. And he asked me if I would work on his new startup, which is a blockchain project and all of that. I still didn't think of my Solana. I was like, yeah, blockchain, okay. I
Right.
can work with that. I
I can
have
do
some
that.
trading experience.
I'm a
Not
trader.
very.
I'm a
Yeah,
trader,
yeah. I
I,
don't
I
call
trade.
myself a trader. But yeah, I have some experience. We're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
We
how it
all lost.
started.
We've all lost, copious
Yeah,
amounts of money. It's okay. We
it's
can always get it back. We can always get it back.
yeah, of course. There's so many
Oh yeah.
ways.
So many ways. So many ways. So you mentioned consensus. You mentioned that we met there. So what was your experience at consensus? Was it
Yeah.
your first American conference or your first conference in all?
It was my first conference, like blockchain conference.
Okay.
Um, I didn't expect it to be like that. It was pretty successful
Yeah.
for us because we had some like plans on, we have to achieve this and
Hmm.
like network
Yep.
because it's like early stage, we can't do much, but like to meet people in the industry, to like see what other people do, to, I don't know, get some insight from people who are in
Yep.
in the industry. So yeah, we met a lot of people and arranged a lot of meetings and talked to a lot of ecosystems that are crucial to our app, because we
Yeah.
still didn't decide what are we gonna deploy on. We're
I see.
working with like EVM, but like not. I mean, it's in development stage. We're still building an MVP, so it's not live yet.
Okay.
So we still have time to decide which ecosystem is the best for us, or are we going to use like multiple, or. So
Okay.
yeah,
Very
it's
cool.
pretty fun experience, and Texas is great. I've never been to Texas before. I've been in America plenty of
Okay.
times, but like for fun or for like touristic, for, I don't know, work and travel and stuff like
Yeah.
that, but never been to Texas, and it's awesome.
Yeah. Did y'all? I mean, it was hot though.
It was hot,
It
yeah.
was so hot
But
that weekend. Oh my god.
this hot, which is now in Serbia outside, it's like irritating hot.
Okay.
Like
You're
you,
itchy.
you can't you can't. I don't know, but like in Texas, I feel like it was that hot that you just can't. You just survive. You're
That's
melting.
it.
My
Melt.
hair is wet. Like I'm all wet, but you just like let it go. Okay, we're all
So
wet.
wet.
Yeah,
So
and I
wet.
think
Oh my god.
it's better way than like than like if it was like less hot.
Yeah. No, no. I just went to Austin this past weekend, went to a party, and then somebody took a picture of me, like, and my hair is like fucking wet, bro. And I'm like, damn, I was only outside for like 30 minutes at that point. What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah. We were like taking showers for like 5 times a day. You take a shower, you get out of shower, and you're all wet already, and you're like, why I did this?
Yeah, it's hilarious. Take cold showers, I suggest. Always take cold showers whenever you're in Texas because
Yeah.
you're gonna be sweaty as hell
Oh yeah.
if you take the hot showers. So yeah, so consensus was great. I saw you at the meeting, and then we actually ran into each other at the Hacker House.
Yeah.
You want to tell me a little bit about the Hacker House? What you like learned there? What you got from that
Yeah,
was the
it
AVEX,
was
right?
yeah, it was interesting. We were just like watching those presentations and like seeing
Okay.
what other people are building. So it was pretty fun. But that was crazy hot day. They
Whew.
say like kill me hot. It's a
Kill
kill
me
me
hot.
hot. Yeah.
That checks
Yeah,
out.
that day
But
was like, yeah, didn't even couldn't go to smoke a cigarette, you know. You
no,
feel like you're gonna pass out or something.
you want to stand by
Yeah.
the door so every time it opens, you get hit with some AC.
Oh my God. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was crazy. But it was really fun, and I learned a lot. And we learned that there are like less cool projects that work actually, you know, which was the main thing. Like there was some stupid ass projects, you know, and people are like talking about them like so proud, you know, and we're like, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay,
I'm not gonna mention the
this shit
project.
works.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mention the project, but we did
I'm
go
not gonna
somewhere.
mention the
Yeah, yeah, we
project.
did go. Me and my buddy went somewhere and they did like this show, okay? And they were like hyping it up like it was about to be bullish as fuck. And then he came out and he was like, "This is the first like AI rap song fucking thing," and I was like, I should have probably liquidated all of my assets at that point. Now that I'm going back and thinking about it, like that was the top. I should have just liquidated everything and just waited for this dip because that shit was cringe. We left. We were like, we cannot sit through this. This is insane. But they
I
had good
mean,
food
we
and
left
drinks.
at some point too. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
they had good
couldn't.
food and drinks though. So I did enjoy that. Shout out to them. Good merch. But yeah, the video, too much. Way too much. Okay, so did you have any favorite speakers or anything like that at Consensus?
You mean at the consensus or at the side
Yeah,
events? At the consensus,
at the
I didn't
Consensus.
even. I just listened to one
You were in
because we
meetings
were
all day.
like, we don't want to waste our time. If you want to
Yeah,
learn, you go. You know, you're gonna learn at home when you have time. We don't have that
yeah,
much time. You know, we just want to network. We want to have meetings, side events, side events, side
yeah.
events. You know, they call it
Agreed.
networking. I like that term, but it's just
Networking,
basically free drinks and like party.
free drinks and partying, girl. That's what I like. That I told my friends, I was like, bro, I went to this fucking thing for a week, and it was like all inclusive, dog. Everywhere I went
Yeah.
was drinks, fucking
Yeah,
food
food. Like,
everywhere, food
yeah.
everywhere. I mean, I think I literally spent like
Texas has great
$14.
food, actually.
Oh, I was gonna mention, did you get any barbecue while you were down there?
Dude, like all the time. Barbecue and
Yeah,
steaks. Oh
barbecue and
my
steaks.
God.
Where was your favorite spot? Did you
It
you
was
have one?
the first side event. It was like day zero, you know, the day
Okay.
before consensus.
Oh
I don't
yes.
know if you went to that one. I don't know what's
No,
the
I
name
missed
of
it.
that. I forgot all the names. But like there were like some forks, 2 forks or 44 forks. No, it's not 44 forks. Who would name a place like that? No, it
Oh, I
was
think I know exactly what you're talking about.
some forks. I don't know.
Yeah,
Some number. I think it was like 2 forks or something like that.
two forks.
They have great steaks and like great meat. But like every meal we ate there, it was just like crazy good,
Crazy
crazy.
good.
It's the best food in America. I didn't go everywhere, but like what I've visited is just the best food.
It's very good food in Austin. I agree. I can't agree that it's the best food in America because I'm from Louisiana and we have way better food than they do here.
Oh,
But
never
it's
been
okay.
there.
I can cook. I can cook my food for me here, and then still enjoy the Texas steaks and the barbecue and all that because they do
Yeah.
have better food in that manner than Louisiana for
You
sure.
have to come to Serbia, try our food,
I do.
and then compare it to your food in Louisiana.
Okay, okay. What kind of food is it? Like what
Meat,
is like
meat,
y'all's
meat,
main
meat, meat.
meat?
just a
Okay.
lot of meat. Yeah.
And do y'all put
Basically, like
spices and
Texas, a lot of barbecue, a lot of
Okay.
steaks. Yeah. So
Do y'all
I
put a
was
lot of
like,
seasoning?
feels like home. What?
Y'all put a lot of seasoning and stuff, or is it usually just like
Not really.
salt?
We just, yeah, we just have
Yeah.
really, really good meat. Like
Okay.
we still have a lot of organic food. Like the industry didn't like
Hmm.
ruin it all. Like third world countries still having good food,
Beautiful.
healthy, not very pricey, for
Oh.
organic food. So yeah, yeah, it's very, very, very good food.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna keep that in mind because whenever I go
Put it
to
on your
Europe,
bucket
I
list.
want to. Yeah, whenever I go to Europe, I want to go for like 2 months and literally just like train all over the fucking place. Uh,
Uh, whole Balkan is basically best food. Yeah,
okay.
it's
I've
it's
had
very,
that.
very similar.
Okay, okay. So I've had Balkan cuisine in Miami, and these
Ah,
people were.
no, dude, no.
Yeah, I get it, I get it, I get it. But these people were actually from like the Balkans, so like they cook pretty well. It was like I got this dish that was a bread with sausages stuffed in it, with some kind of like sauce in it. It was good. It was different.
Yeah, I mean, they try to make, because we have like cevapi, which is like minced meat in some like form, like this, I don't know, like
Um,
sausage form, but it's like minced meat. And we just make it here. And if you make that in America, it just sucks. And there are like people from Balkans that try to sell that in America, but it's nothing compared to like real ones,
yeah,
because the here meat has different taste.
right. That makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
because they definitely don't fly it over. They probably
Yeah.
just get it from our crappy farms that pump our animals full of shit.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, I mean that makes sense. So need to check out y'all's food, Serbian food. Need to check out what's a good
Serbian
around where
parties.
you Serbian parties. I love that. So what about any near your hometown or whatever? Do y'all have like any like monuments or anything like that that like is a tourist spot type shit? Y'all got castles and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's called Exit Festival.
Okay, exit
And it's
festival.
starting today's 10th. It's
Hmm.
starting on 13th. No, no, no. It's starting tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay, you
Yeah.
going?
No. No, because I'm too spoiled. When you're born in the city
Uh,
with the biggest festival in Europe, you feel
yeah,
like, you're too old for that shit. But like people all ages come from like all around the world, come to that festival because it's like
yeah.
crazy. It's like a festival, music festival inside of the fortress.
Okay.
So, and there are
Wow,
like, I don't know,
that
20,
sounds cool.
30
What's the name of
stages.
this? Exit festival.
Exit festival. Yeah. Yeah.
That
It's the
sounds.
best thing you can do here in Serbia. And it's
Yeah.
like literally the first exit festival was in back in 2000s.
Hmm.
And it was 100 days long. So whole
God
summer,
damn.
every single day. So that was the only exit festival 100 days long. Next,
100 days.
yeah, a few next festivals were, I think, around 20 days. And then for a long time, it was like 9 days. Now it's just like 4.
Yeah.
And people literally go to like 2 days and like, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
done. Yeah,
Too much.
festivals for 100 days.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Like that's
Insane.
oh my god. Well, now that we're talking about festivals, we kind of segued right into where I wanted to go next. If y'all don't know what Wayfian is, I have it going across at the bottom. It's let's see, it's a backstage pass to revolutionize the live event game. Okay, so what they told me, which I'm going to let Jovana explain a little bit more, is that it's a platform that's going to utilize NFTs and other blockchain capabilities in order to keep ticket prices down, basically give you points going to see your favorite artist, always giving you like up to date and best ticket value for shows coming up and things like that. So they're basically just trying to revolutionize fuck it the ticket industry, which is funny because I saw like 5 people tweeting about this like last week, It's funny how
About
the world
ticketing
works.
industry,
About
about
the ticketing
Ticketmaster.
industry, about Ticketmaster, about all that shit and how they hate it and how somebody literally hasn't came up with the platform that is fixing this. And I have mentioned under all of them, I said, I'm having a girl on next week. She's going to come on and they're revolutionizing it. So I hope some of those people are tuning in. I see we got about 227 people here. Thanks for joining, everyone. Give Wayfian a follow so you can keep up to date with what they got going on. So, Wayfian, just give me a little general overview of what you are shooting for and how maybe you are making it possible.
Well, just
That's a
a
big
short,
answer. So just that's a big question. So you can break it
yeah.
up however you want.
I'll start with the CEO of
Okay.
Wafian. It's called Wafian, not Wafian.
Am I
Um,
saying yeah, Wafian.
yeah. CEO of Wafian, you met him and a
Mm-hmm.
consensus. Milos Milic. He is actually a DJ and event organizer for decades here,
Okay.
well known. And plus, like I mentioned, he's my colleague in the tech industry. So he just merged those industries because he was aware of the problem that music industry has. So he
Mm-hmm.
wanted to solve those problems. And since he has experience in tech industry, he could find the way how. And
Yep.
luckily he was into like blockchain and stuff, so it's very, very interesting solution, and very, very good solution for this kind of issue. So the main thing we want to solve with blockchain, like you mentioned, okay, prices can be lower, much lower, because like Ticketmaster is like taking a lot, literally a lot. They don't have to take that much, but like with blockchain, we can make smaller fees. But we use blockchain in just like tickets. So every ticket that you buy is minted into NFT, so it can be like unique, and it can be traceable. So the main thing that Wafian changes, it's like uh, ruining the secondary market. So
Yep.
you cannot like have a bot buying all the tickets and then like resell it
Mm-hmm.
for thousands of dollars. We're not like canceling the resell, but like controlling it. So we
Yep.
we do allow resell, but inside our app, so it's controlled, and you cannot get money only for yourself. But if you want to resell and make money, you have to share it with organizer, with performer, with
Okay.
everybody. Has to have a piece of cake, if you want to make money on that. So i
So you're
think i
amazing.
think
You're like trying to implement basically a royalty system off of the secondary sales, so everybody else can benefit from their hard work instead
yeah,
of just a guy pressing a button
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
flip
like it
or
happened
create a
with
bot.
Ticketmaster, um,
Yep.
with Taylor Swift's problem. Um,
Huge.
Literally, it was just like bot buying all the tickets, and
Yep.
then like putting very, very high prices, and it wouldn't be possible if it was used by Wafian. So that's
Okay.
the main thing. But like I said, Wafian is not a Web3 platform. It's actually like Web2 experience, I would like to
Yeah.
say. Um, so people don't even have to know that it is utilizing blockchain. So you don't
Right.
have to know that there is an NFT behind your ticket. You can just like buy a ticket, not go into a collection to see your NFTs and stuff like
Right.
that. You can put your ticket into the wallet. You can use it to enter the event, or inside of the event for some extra stuff.
Okay.
But like people who are not into blockchain don't have to know that it uses
Correct.
blockchain, which is really great. They
And
don't want
this app that you are developing, it's going to be, I assume, Apple, Android, and all
yeah,
that. Okay, cool. And then it'll be like the whole user experience. Like you want, you're going to do everything on this app at the festival or at the concert and stuff like that, correct?
yes, yes. And we are getting a lot of data. So about our customers, about
Yeah.
attendees, uh, about tickets, about everything. We get a lot of data. So for event organizers, it's very good platform to see all the data. Plus, we're implementing an AI agent, LLM. So it would like use our data and um, ChatGPT or some. For
Yep.
now it would be like ChatGPT, but probably for the next phases it would be some other option because it will get pricey.
Oh yeah.
But it would give like recommendations, suggestions on marketing, on like it uses data, like real data, and it can
Hmm.
do like okay, what is my audience, what would be my audience for this event, what location should I get, how many people are gonna be around
Nice.
uh, in that event, what age are those people, so they can create literally campaigns, like marketing campaigns, uh, because of those
The
statistics
data.
that they
Yeah.
don't get inside other apps.
Hell yeah. I have right here. I have y'all will be paying people for their behavior and data. Right now, it looks like it's about $250 per person. That like that's like your data worth is like what companies that are like collecting your data and selling them is worth, but we get back $0. Are y'all trying to figure out how to, you know, pay people for their data, or are you going to be able to get like free tickets, merch, or anything like that? Are y'all trying to implement something along those lines?
Yeah, we talked about that. It would probably be in like coins.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
we're thinking about like Wafian coins that you can
Mm-hmm.
use inside our app, but not really, not really a cryptocurrency. It would be like
Yep.
some other currency behind it, but like
Like
using, yeah, yeah,
the
uh,
stars, like the stars at Starbucks. You know, you
yeah,
get all
yeah,
these
yeah.
stars, and then you can use them to get a free drink, kind of situation.
Yeah, so
Okay.
everything you give us that help our app, it would be like you get a prize within our
Cool.
coins. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. And another stat that I have, y'all are going to try to get rid of fees because it seems like fees are from 27 to 37%
Yeah.
what Ticketmaster and shit charges. That is $188 per ticket or up, and it's up from $92 in 2019.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's an
Easy.
insane increase.
Yeah.
Personally, tickets and the fees is literally why I don't go to some concerts.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, yeah, the ticket was $20 and now it's 45.
Yeah.
Like,
Crazy.
what? Yeah,
Right?
what happened?
Why? Like
Yeah.
literally why? And they're like main ticketing platform in the world. So
Mm-hmm.
they don't really need to do all that, and they just
Nope.
get, I mean, it's almost 50%. Like, are you crazy? So that was
Insane.
I mean, that was not an initial idea. Like, we weren't like pissed of the Ticketmaster, and like, let's build another solution. But
Yeah.
like when we started all this, because of the data, because of the that secondary market and all of that. And then, like, when we were building MVP, the Taylor Swift situation came up, and we were like, yeah.
Perfect.
And yeah, and talking to people at the
Ammo.
consensus, they're all like cheering up, like,
Yep.
yeah, kill Ticketmaster.
Kill them. We
Yeah,
hate them.
I think it's very, like, it's really a right time for that,
Yeah.
for
No,
building a
that's very.
solution for that. Yeah.
And what I think is also really cool, what Milos was telling me during the meeting is that like how much are going to be able to help artists and promotion companies and things like that in targeting like exactly who they want to get instead of like throwing the mass
Yeah.
blanket. So you want to just touch, you touched on it a little bit, but like I want to touch a little bit more on that because I think it's really important
Yeah,
that
I
y'all are
mean, it's
providing.
my favorite feature actually on a
Yeah.
platform is
All right,
like,
let it roll then.
yeah, that performer, part of the app. So
Hmm.
I think, um, I think especially small performers are not getting enough, like, I don't know,
Love.
money or anything. They just work for years and like not
Hmm.
getting anything, like not getting paid enough. And they can even have an audience, but like on social media, but
Yep.
like event organizers, or, like they don't pay to them because they're like still small. So the app will have a opportunity to like tip your
Oh,
performer, to like follow your performer,
nice.
to collect. That's also fun. If you go to a concert and you get an NFT, right? Your
Yep.
ticket. So if you go to another concert and another concert, for example, on a tour, so performer can be like, okay, if you collect, for example, 5 of the concerts or tickets or NFTs of this tour, you will get this and that.
Okay,
So
cool.
like kind of like loyalty program for performers.
Very
And
cool.
those tipping, like, I don't know, that's so much fun. They put a song and you're like, yeah, my favorite song.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Money.
just even if like 100 people go to their concert and tip them $3
Yeah,
each, you know
it's
what I mean?
like
Like
a
that's an
new
extra
stream
three
of
hundred bucks.
income.
Yeah, that's an extra
Yeah,
$300 for the gig that I mean, they probably got paid shit for. So this actually makes it like
yeah,
worth their time.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
no, that's fucking
So I
awesome,
think
and I
that's like,
love,
yeah.
I love how like you can basically you're making it like a collectible game too. Like you can collect the
Yeah.
NFTs throughout the tour. Like whenever I would 2019 or something like that, I followed this DJ around Nora and Pure. I went to like fucking like 12 of her concerts. You know what I mean? Like I would have loved to have that and like
Yeah.
collected all the NFTs. I mean, I
And
collected
they could,
pictures with her, but it's not
yeah.
the
And they
same.
could like interact with their audience. And that's
Right.
also fun, not through like, broadcast on Instagram
Hmm.
or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like you can follow your performer and like literally they can interact. They can see what their audience looks
Hmm.
like statistics on their audience, and like
Definitely.
literally talk to them and like see what they want and see, stuff like that,
Love it.
interact. And that's also a very, very fun feature.
It makes it makes it a lot more personable. It
Yeah,
makes it like
yeah,
so much more like you're actually, noticed as a fan and all that stuff. Yeah, it's cool to get like
yeah.
a like on a comment on Instagram, but I
And
mean,
also
most of
a
these, yeah,
performer, they just perform and don't feel
right,
like were attached, so
yeah,
so this way it's kind of like a little community,
love it.
you know yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fucking awesome. I love that. So y'all are backed by Amazon Cloud,
Yeah.
Dynamo, which is part of Amazon. I don't really know anything about them, and Redis.
Yeah.
What are those two platforms? The Dynamo and then the Redis. The one was like fast tech, so I assume it was like transaction kind of.
Yeah, it's all of it. It's made because made. We're using it because of scalability.
Okay.
Because when we were thinking of the architecture of the app, we were like, okay, we have to think of the Taylor Swift concert where people would
Yep.
like want to buy millions of tickets in the same minute.
Okay.
That
Yep.
that was the case. So we started with that. We were not like, okay, let's build it first for small events, hundreds of people. But
Right.
like we were like, okay, let's build a machine,
Yeah. Like let's be ready for whenever we blow up.
Yeah. So it's just like for performance, it's a weird DynamoDB. It's a database which is
Okay.
like rarely used, very rare, because it's kind of weird. I don't know, you're not into tech, but like for people who are, um it's there are no like tables, there are no, it's just like one big table where you put everything, so
Oh.
it's like easy to get, but like it's a mess. But like
Oh.
for performance it's the best. But it has its downside. So for things that we we want to like have analytics or stuff like that, we can't
Okay.
use DynamoDB, so we use OpenSearch, we use stuff like that. We put on
Interesting.
different stuff our data so we can get it in, and make statistics for that, analytics and all of that.
Very
But
cool.
for we started from the, orders, reservations, tickets. It has to be very fast. We don't want people to
Yeah.
like wait a lot, or to like load the app while
Yep.
you're buying a ticket, so you can really buy a ticket fast. And that was the
Perfect. Perfect.
main, yeah, main thing.
No, that's really cool. So for any artists that are watching this, uh, how exactly do they get involved with this whenever it comes out? Do they have like a monthly subscription that they pay to get involved? Are all the fans paying for this and y'all are looking for talent to recruit? Like, how exactly are y'all going about getting people on the platform and using it?
Event organizers are gonna
Okay,
pay. Yeah,
cool.
it will be charged for them, and for all the other people, like customers or performers, it will be free
Okay.
to use, of course.
Because
So
the event organizers are more paying for all that data that y'all are collecting so they
yeah,
know how to
yeah.
fill the events. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's basically made for them. These
Oh,
are
okay.
just like fun features.
Yeah.
We have this and we have that, but it's mainly for event organizers. And we talked with a lot of event organizers, like, what do you miss in this app? What do you miss
Okay.
in this app? What do you need? What do you use while you're like creating an event? Like, they
Yeah.
they they use Excel sheets a lot, still,
Uh,
because
uh,
like they don't have a solution for that.
yeah.
So we were like, okay, what do you need really? What data,
Yeah.
everything. So it's basically for event organizers. So that's, and
Very cool.
it's the most beneficial for them, so that's why they pay. And I mean, they make money out of events. So
Yes.
you don't, as a participant, you don't make money out of it, you just spend money on
Mhm.
tickets. So yeah, of course you don't pay for that.
So these NFTs that you're gonna get for going to concerts are like artists designing what they look like. Hang on.
Bless ya.
Okay, we're back. Are the artists like designing these NFTs? Is it like an AI program? They're kind of like just putting in keywords what they want it to look like. Like, how are y'all going about designing and getting the NFTs to look a certain way?
Uh, in our first phase,
Hmm.
not the artists, it will be event organizers, because event
Oh,
organizers, they
okay.
create events and they create tickets. So every ticket, like standard ticket, VIP ticket, all of
Okay.
those tickets will have different uh, NFT image.
Okay.
So they're creating it. But in the future, it will probably be some option to use AI for that.
Okay. Yeah.
If
No.
you,
No. That's super cool. Because
yeah,
I was just curious, like how different the NFTs and stuff would look, considering like what event you're going to. But I guess a lot because it could be a whole different event organizer that's
yeah,
putting it
yeah.
on. Okay, very cool. No, that's awesome. See, I love this platform that y'all got going on. That's why I
Thank
wanted to have you on. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it will be.
Uh, yeah. I mean, so do you have anything else that you want to mention that I didn't touch on? That's like really important that y'all have coming up that I missed.
We're gonna launch our MVP probably uh, in at the end of September. So
Okay.
yeah, we can say like October 1st. It will be
Nice.
like a launch day, and it will be, unfortunately for you, but like it will be a big launch party.
Well, I'm unfortunate. I might get a call and be like, "Yo, we're flying you out. Thanks for having us on the
Yeah,
show.
I'll
You
have you on a
kickstarted us.
FaceTime.
Yeah, yeah, get me on the FaceTime. We'll do the stream again,
Yeah.
and I'll live stream from the party. I'll explain everything. I'll be like, "Yeah, this person's dancing over here." I'll like pan the camera and stuff. It'll be fun.
Yeah, and another thing I want to mention, that we are working with Arizona State.
Oh,
Yeah, so
the
a college,
Devils.
university.
Yeah.
university. So we're kind of, they want to use Wafian, but it's kind of different. So we will have like a custom made version for them. Also, there are guys, oh my God, what's their name? I wasn't prepared for this.
It's okay.
The guys, Lost Nights. I don't know if you heard of them. It's like Mexican guys making all the biggest parties. They're even on like Burning Man.
Interesting.
They have their stage, and like they're huge, and they're pissed of the solutions
Ticketmaster shit.
for the ticketing and for the event
Damn.
organizing, and they were so pissed. So they're like, yeah, we want to use Wafian like right now, and we're like, you cannot use Wafian right now, and like, yeah, well, when it's done, you can use it. And they're so happy because we're making it. So they have a contract with Ticketmaster until this end of this year.
Okay.
So they're like, we want to use Wafian after
That's
that.
awesome.
So yeah, they're like, so Wafian to the Mexico.
Let's
Um,
go.
yeah, there are some, yeah, huge stuff happening already with Wafian. So I'm
No,
very
that's
happy
amazing. So
because
so
we're
launch.
so young.
Yeah, y'all are really young. I mean, I was mentioning y'all's Twitter following. Y'all aren't even at
Yeah.
100 yet. So please, there's 320 people in this space. Follow Wafian. They need to get to 100. Actually, let
Yes,
me check.
please.
Let me check what they're at right now.
Come on, guys. It's just one click.
I think we got one extra follower from the space. Thank you to whoever. We
Yay!
appreciate you. We appreciate you. You know,
Thank
a lot of
you.
y'all are asking about ticket solutions and all that, and they're bringing one to the forefront, utilizing your favorite things, NFTs. Y'all love buying NFTs. Y'all love holding NFTs and round tripping them. This is something you don't even have to round trip. You're just going to have the luxury of holding it. You're going to get rewards from it. You're going to get to talk to your favorite artist. They're going to see, hey, this dude is obsessed with me and is at his 10th concert this year. Maybe we need to like get a little security around him, type shit. You know what I mean? You know, it'll give him a little heads up.
True story.
True story. True story. Well, shoot, you feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
it's late for you. It's a little bit earlier for me. Yeah, I'm sure you have dinner coming around the corner. So
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming on, talking about the project. I'm gonna have Milos on. I'm gonna hit him up whenever I start my other little stream series. I'm gonna have him on, talk about it a little bit more in depth. I'm planning for that in like September, October. I see you are having a Libra project. You're making it born on around my birthday, so I know it's gonna be a success because all Libras are successful. We're just balanced, you know.
Did you find any other women in Web3?
For what? The space?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I have.
developers, not like creatives.
Oh, developers. Oh, yes. Next week I'm
Rare
having a girl.
species.
Yeah, rare species. Next week I'm having a girl on. She's the CEO of a Tweeds. She does a little deving too. The platform's
Nice.
called Tweeds. It's a payment solution. So yeah, I found her at the at Consensus. Who else? And then I
Nice.
have like two. I have like two next month. I'm pretty sure of devs. But
Nice.
no, mostly, you know, mostly they're content creator type shit where they like out
Yeah.
there and just trading and bullshitting. That's why I wanted to have you on because you're a rare species. You know, we got to highlight you.
Yeah. Very, very rare. Like we saw on the Consensus and those side events, it was crazy. But literally, one girl came to me and said, "There are just three of us." I'm like, "Really? I just saw you. Where's the third one?"
Really, I've been looking. I haven't seen anybody.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of guys everywhere.
Oh yeah, man, it was stinky.
It was stinky.
Dudes need to wear deodorant, bro. In Austin, you gotta fucking put on deodorant, dog. Like it's fucking
Yeah,
hot. Like,
yeah.
or take up multiple showers. I don't care if you don't believe in deodorant. I don't give a shit. Just wash your armpits. Uh, yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to find more. Finding more girl developers would be great if you know any. send them my way. I'd love to talk to them. But you just
I
said you
will do
literally
that.
met one at consensus, so you know, not many to choose from. But I'm trying to get in some like gamer girls, you know, girls that play like
Oh
Web3
yeah.
games and make content. So
Oh, that
a
would
little
be
bit
fun.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, not really DeFi projects. I'm more interested in like everything else.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Hell yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you
I'll
for
be in
having
touch
me.
with you.
Yeah, nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you. Yeah, we had good chats like twice. So that's why I was
Yeah,
excited about this. I knew it was going to be a good vibe. We had good energy.
yeah.
When are you coming to America next? You got any plans?
If I don't come earlier, probably like next year. I
Okay.
don't know. I don't have any plans for that. We
Okay.
plan to go to Portugal to some conference. Yeah, we are going conferences right now. You know.
Nice.
And it will be in like Toronto,
Okay.
consensus next year. So
China,
yeah.
China, duh. You're going to go to China, duh.
Oh, Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. We're talking about that still. I'm
That's
like, I
cool.
don't know if I'm ready for China.
Nah, it'll be fun. People are tripping, I think. Uh, that's just my opinion, though. Okay, it looks like we had some people pull up in the chat. Let's see. We got Effin, what up, Effin? And then we got somebody who's shilling that can pump my followers. Let's fucking go. Do it first, and then I'll reach out to you.
Follow
Minstrel.
for follow.
Is his name Minstrel?
Menstrual
Minstrel?
GP. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's a wild ass name, brother. But we fuck with it. We fuck with it. You know, make your names however you want, I guess. But hell yeah, I'll be in touch. Great space. Thank you everybody for coming through.
Yeah.
Just run through the freaking sponsors real quick. That's DirecTV. Okay, DirecTV helps me out. They sponsor the show. I'm trying to get a little sales for them. Hit me up. I got you. And then BDE, that's Big Dad Energy on Soul, giving out shit, helping dads out around the area. Just love that. So yeah. Other than that, let's lock in.
Nice.
Peace out.